Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome to a Death Stranding Boss Bytes. So, I decided that because this boss is replayable, the one that I ended the first impressions with, or ended right as I reached them, I figured we'd just do a separate video on refighting that boss, because it's a pretty cool boss in a pretty cool area. So yeah, here we are, and if you go to the figures here, you can actually go to Nightmares of War and do this boss. So yeah, if you were still curious after the first impressions what his deal is, I figured I'd do this separately, because it does remind me a lot more of a Metal Gear Solid boss than the big old goop titan I fought before that. But this is just a really cool segment in general. And as I mentioned in the first impressions, this is the first time Sam has encountered this character. There's no, knowing who he is yet. He is an entire mystery. And I haven't gotten far enough in the game past this to learn anything more about him. We did see this cutscene, but I'm gonna let it play out again. I'd like to think that he puked out that baby. But before we can fight Mads Mikkelsen and his skeleton World War I army, we have to actually get to the trenches, which means crossing no man's land. It's just kind of astounding how much design work went into this section, considering you'll never see any of this stuff again. These assets don't get used again. I'm pretty sure every time you encounter this guy, he's in a different, war. Which I think goes up to the Vietnam War. But yeah, there's just a full-on war going on here forever. It's just looping. If you stay in one section long enough, you'll see sections of it will repeat. And I think that's because it's kind of a purgatory of sorts. So these guys aren't BTs, but they're also obviously not alive. They're more like normal ghosts than antimatter ghosts. Also, we don't start with any equipment here. I'm pretty sure the only thing we get to keep from my current progress is my upgrades, which at this point is the pouches on my back. So we have to use whatever we can find here. I feel like I could just take it slow and you'd see a lot of little details, especially if you pop up camera mode. I don't think this is going to be helpful to us because there are no BTs here, so I'm not sure why they give you that. It doesn't even shoot regular bullets. Alright, we can eat these to heal if you get shot. Especially because I don't have any blood bags except for the one we picked up, so if I take damage, that's the only way to heal. You've even got like a Lewis gun there. Most of the equipment we need will actually be in the boss arena, so we don't have to worry too much. Catch some more of these, because we can eat these for more health later. I love this thing, though. It's a World War I era tank, but it's got, like, meat coming out of all of its ports. Like some kind of organic flesh tank. I kind of love that, the whole, like, normally not autonomous machines that fill up with meat and become autonomous. Alright, I gotta get the speed skeleton, because that is an exosuit. Or I guess exo legs, it's not really a suit. So we'll pick that up, and we will equip it, because it doesn't automatically equip. That's orders. I want cargo. So speed skeleton. I didn't have a speed skeleton when I did this in the main game. I had a power skeleton, so this will come in handy for its extra abilities. You don't use it all the time because you can't carry as much weight with it, but it makes you run real fast and jump real far, as I will demonstrate. And I'll put this on the tool rack. Bola gun's not going to be too helpful here either, because this is actually where you want to use lethal weapons, something I didn't realize in the first impressions when I put them on my bike. Oh, BB did not like exploding. Yeah, see, so this tank will loop through its appearance. Apparently I got hit by it, even though it's not moving. That almost killed me, actually. Maybe I got hit by a shell. No, I actually died. Which is weird, because my blood said I still had 184. But I guess I got, I ran out of stamina. I got knocked out like you would against a mule. So, that counted as dying in this nightmare. Alright, so we can sprint through back to that section. But yeah, it's nice to take this part slow and just kind of look at everything. Something I'm sure I'll probably do in the later nightmares as well. I think I just picked a bad spot to stand in and got hit by an artillery shell. Alright, so you can kind of see it there, but my health bar is the 1,000 out of 1,000 milliliters, and then the 397 next to that is how much I have in the blood bag, which will just transfer to my health bar. Alright, so again, we're going to equip this. Speed skeleton, attach to suit. Oops. No, I want to equip it, not attach it. Attaching it just sticks it onto the mount points on your outfit so you can carry it. But yeah. Now we can run like this, and we can jump like this. I am actually getting shot just standing there. Oh, that actually fills you up quite a bit. I didn't want to waste my blood bag. So that's the thing where I noticed that it was looping these sections, is you'll see that plane reappear and crash again because it's caught in a time loop. Also, just dead whales and dolphins all over the place to continue with the beach theme, the beach death theme. Alright, we've reached the trenches. And before we go in here, I'm actually gonna just move around my cargo a little bit more. This is something you just do a lot in this game, is move around your cargo, so it's just a natural part of the game. But I have these extra pouches specifically for blood bags, so I'm gonna put those in there so that we can carry more guns on our back. I'm not sure what's up with the spider theme here. I don't know if he really has spider tendencies otherwise. I am pretty sure that he doesn't actually have much of a better idea what's going on here than Sam does at this point. He just knows there's a fight. Alright, so this is the boss fight. He is around, as are his skeleton soldiers, and there's guns around. And this is pretty much the first point in the game you get to use these lethal weapons. So weirdly, the ones you find here are the same futuristic guns that you use in the actual game. But I think that's just a convenience thing. I don't think there was a smoke grenade here the first time I played this. Oh, he's coming. The Odradek is tracking him at the moment, even though he's not a BT. So yeah, this reminds me of like one of the Metal Gear bosses that tend to hide, in that we're in a big area and we just have to find him. He's like right in front of me. Or he's on the other side of this. I don't really want to climb up there because I'm pretty sure you just get shot if you're up there. Or maybe that's just like World War I rules. I do know we don't have to worry about this nerve gas. It doesn't seem to do anything. Unless maybe we jump up into it. No, that's just a soldier. So yeah, it was pointed out to me rather accurately that a lot of the reviewers who said this game just doesn't have combat never even got this far in. Which I would be very surprised if there is any reviewer that reviewed this game at launch who had completed it entirely. Like I said, this is a 100+ hour game, even if you don't do all the optional stuff. I do love that this went with World War I instead of World War II for the first nightmare, instead of just skipping over this, because this is, you know, the most hellish war. So of course a death purgatory based on war would have World War I looping forever. Alright, we used up one of our blood bags. The shotgun is actually really good. It's automatic. That's how I did most of the damage to the boss, which we still haven't encountered here. But he is near his troops.
Enemy sighted.
Yep, there he is. And then he teleports away. I guess this kind of reminds me of Decoy Octopus's fight in MGS4, except obviously that fight doesn't have other people wandering around. But it's a similar thing of like cat and mouse. And then we follow his goopy footsteps. He summons some more skeletons. I will say that he doesn't really have any superpowers in this fight, like MGS bosses tend to have. Aside from, I guess, teleporting away.
Remember.
The 5th of November. I'm not sure why some of the stuff they give you here is stuff that's just not useful. Like the hematic grenades, those are for BTs. That's a blood grenade. I mean, maybe he has BT traits that make it useful against him, but I don't know. Grab that. Oh. So we can follow this trail, but I think he is still moving. He just like teleports to a different spot and then starts wandering around. Okay, this says that there's one over here. You can see that there's a pretty good spread, or a pretty tight spread, on the shotgun. However, it seems like it has damage drop off there. Let's switch back to the assault rifle. I do like how he like breaks it out of the case. Did pick up grenades. Oop. One thing is, there's not really a good way to take cover, which makes this part tougher.
Maybe?
Maybe, is that you? Okay, hopefully it doesn't restart me at the beginning of the nightmare. No, just here in the trench. So yeah, I guess he can see you through the smoke. I don't know. Obviously, it's not like a high-action boss fight. Kind of slows down after the big explosive running through the war zone thing, but I like that. And it's definitely different than just fighting a big goop monster, which is what the other boss was. And next time, I won't throw a grenade when they're right in front of me. But yeah, I do kind of wish there was a way to take cover in these sections. Okay, I slipped on a rock. I have to remember, too, that I have a speed skeleton, so I can actually run away pretty effectively.
I need backup. Hold back and hunker down.
I wanted to get a good look at these skeletons, but
We need reinforcements.
they don't really give you the chance to.
Move.
Alright, I'm gonna eat... Oh, I don't have any. Right. I have to pick them up from around. I was gonna say, eat a cryptobiote, since that seems like it gives you a big chunk of health. There we go.
What's wrong?
I wonder if these keep spawning, because usually they hide after you grab a few of them. But it could be that you're supposed to come to these to heal. Speaking of running away, getting a cover while he's shooting me in the back. You can hear, too, the ping when their helmet comes off. Alright, now I'm going to use a grenade, because I actually have a good spot to do it from.
Tracks on target.
Oh. I don't even have a shotgun, and this is empty, so I'm gonna drop it. Grab that. Well, I tried to grab it, but didn't work out. So this boss fight actually didn't give me too much trouble the first time. You know, I didn't die to him. Oh boy. Come on, Sam, fuck that skeleton up. Ow. I don't think I fucked that skeleton up, but at least he's not shooting at me. I gotta find more guns. I do kind of love that jump. Alright. I would prefer the shotgun, because as we saw, it does knock Cliff down.
Me.
Which is over here, I think there's a shotgun. I think these weapon spawns might be fixed, but I actually don't know the layout of this trench entirely. That. Okay, should be around this corner. What is that trail?
Disengage.
That's not him, that's just two skeletons.
Open fire.
But he's behind them. Oop. Alright, now I should have a crypto buyout to eat. Wow, that actually heals you for a lot more than when you pick them up directly. And I didn't pick up a shotgun yet. Also, I'm out of blood bag, so I don't want to get shot here. Smoke grenade. Where did he go? He must have actually disengaged when he said disengage. Alright, I'm gonna cut across no man's land. This might be a bad idea. Oh, didn't get shot. Grab that, grab the blood bag over here.
I can't remember.
So yeah, like, I don't think he knows who he is or why he's here at this point. Okay, BB says he's over there. Well, I guess that confirms that he doesn't know where he is. Where am I? Where are you? Where are we?
What's wrong?
He must be pretty far, because I'm not even getting pings, just the occasional twitch. I just don't really want to run directly into him. Let's take out the shotgun in case I do. Oh, there he is.
I can't remember. Enemy sight here.
Alright. And it looks like my battery keeps regenerating, so I don't have to worry about sprinting like this, because that does use up exo battery. It does recharge in the sun or when it's cloudy, though, so it really only doesn't recharge in the rain. Shotgun seems less effective against the skeletons. I don't know if there's a switch shoulder button. I feel like it would have been really helpful for certain parts of this, but I could not find it. Alright, I think he's got one more down before he's done. I'm stuck on a piece of wood.
We need reinforcements!
Okay, I'm out of blood again, so I'm gonna eat another crypto if I have one. Which I don't, it looks like. Start dropping these. You don't always want to toss stuff that's empty, because sometimes you can recycle it, but usually it gives you so little resources back that you don't need to. And in this nightmare, I don't think you keep any of this when you come out.
What's wrong?
Hey, grab another blood bag. I love being able to jump over the trenches with this. Like, I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to use the speed skeleton, because I've been just doing a lot of cargo runs. Because that is kind of the majority of the game, but
I can't remember.
for sections like this, it's pretty fun. Alright, where are you at? There we go. Finally got one not being shot that I can try to get a look at up close. So yeah, you know, they got World War I. I guess these are probably British uniforms? I don't know my World War I uniforms at all, so just guessing here, but pretty sure that's the British style, whereas the Germans have the Kaiser helms. Alright, that one's empty. I think I got shotgunned in the back. Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit, because I'm gonna, you know, do that section and take him down 3 times. BB doesn't seem to like all these gunshots very much. Seems to set him off. So we gotta calm him down here in the middle of the battlefield. Snake, do you think parenthood can bloom on the battlefield? Alright, he's on his 3rd down, so I think this is the last one. And I have extra blood bags, so I'm feeling good. I think I actually did better the very first time I did this, because I was less cautious. I was just rushing him down with the shotgun, and it seemed to work, because the shotgun knocks him down. Picked up a handgun as well. It's okay, it fires really fast, so it kind of makes up for the low damage. Yeah, well, the trail is this way, but there's someone behind me. Even shooting their skeleton head off doesn't kill them. Oh, I think he's coming from that way. Alright, drop that. Switch to the shotgun. So yeah, this actually does seem to have pretty good range, and I don't think it has damage drop-off. These guys just take a lot of shots from the shotgun. However, since he has an assault rifle, we can't rush him down in a big open area like this with the shotgun. Unless we knock him down with a grenade first. That's right, just gun him down while he's laying on the ground. Alright, I think that's his last down. Yeah, I don't know, it's a slow-paced fight to some degree, but I don't mind that. It fits with the game. Even though there isn't a lot of similar combat sections. What kind of product do you think he uses to keep his hair so neat in the middle of this goopy battlefield? It is funny that you see so many of these cutscenes when you leave your private shelter, and yet, even when Sam is forced to watch one of these, he doesn't make the connection that this is the same person. He's like, oh, who was that guy? Alright, I didn't get a good rating on this the first time I did it because I got shot a lot. I think I got a B last time. So yeah, pretty sure your score is based on damage mostly, and possibly time as well. Since you don't have any cargo to deliver, which is usually the main basis for your score. So yeah, that's the Combat Veteran boss fight. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed checking it out, even if you haven't been, playing the game or hadn't played it in the past. And maybe, eventually, you might be enticed to give Death Stranding a try. I like that he's still covered in blood, though. Like, yeah, that wasn't that much of a nightmare. But we can wash it off. So, thank you folks for joining me for another Boss Bytes. I always like to do these when they feel appropriate, or when I know a boss is coming, or in this case, when I can replay a boss. Because, personally for me, boss fights are often one of the standout points in a game, if done right. There is bad boss fights for sure, plenty of them, but some games, they are one of the most standout moments in the game. Anyhow, you folks all take care.